Everyone always says that my work is very colorful, and I agree. My work is colorful if you look at it from a flat eye. It showcases people living in wonderful imaginary worlds. But if you take a deeper look at the subject's eyes, you always feel the sense of dread and irony sometimes, as if they're thinking about this one thing that could happen and ruin their entire life. I think this comes from me growing up around my mother in the 90s, where Lebanon was going through a war. But because we were living in a secluded oasis, I never had to feel it or live it in any way. My mom and her friends would always put on their Sunday best, beauty pageant hair, full-on makeup, and even to this day, my mom is always in high heels. Every now and then, they would throw these big parties, just to try and live life as if nothing was happening. But they were always in that same place. They had nowhere else to go. As a creative person, it's hard to face reality, especially here in Lebanon. Everyone around you is too busy surviving. There's no place for art or creativity to exist. Eventually, when I grew up and saw the real world with my own eyes, I decided to do what my mom did, create my own fantasy world and live in it. And that's where Plastik came from. In 2009, Lebanon was recovering from a very ugly war. It was very grey and felt like the city needed life and colors. I felt like my eyes were starving for beauty. When the plastic sign lit up in Beirut, it was like my way of adding joy to the city. It didn't take long for the magazine to go global. People from all around the world identified with the story. I quickly realized that escape and search for beauty and creativity were universal. This gave me even more confidence that Plastik had a clear purpose to exist. At 21, bad critiques get to you, even good critiques get to you. I mean, how can they not when Plastik is a direct reflection of my soul? The feedback was endless. Everyone had an opinion about it, what it should look like, what it should represent. This gave me a lot of self-doubt and insecurities. I even started wondering whether I really wanted Plastik or not. And then I turned 30. There's something about it that is so depressing yet so empowering at the same time. When you're 30, you have no choice but to own up to your own life. I asked myself one question: if not now, then when? And that's when I stopped accepting things being done halfway. I started being more comfortable with compliments. I feel that self-doubt comes naturally to any creative soul. You have to learn how to destroy it in order to get to where you're supposed to be. And it's only when you start doing things right that good things come your way. Good things like getting a message from Miley on Instagram asking you to do something with Plastik. It was like this gift from the universe. All those years, everything that I've been through, and then someone saw my work, appreciated it. And that's how it happened. It gave me beautiful validation. I always victimized myself for being in Beirut, but times have changed. It really says that if you do beautiful work and you put yourself out there, good things come to you. It doesn't really matter where you are. With the exposure we have today, Plastik is more than just a magazine. It's a brand. It's empowering people to be themselves. It's pushing young artists to create their own whimsical reality and share it with the world. Our story is almost poetic. This small project that started with few people now involves big teams traveling all over the world. I would have never imagined it to go this far. It only proves that if you do good work and hang on through the rough times, it will end up taking you to the most beautiful places. At the end of the day, you can never escape reality. You simply learn how to surf through it. And I'm very grateful for Beirut for teaching me how to create my own reality, and dare greatly.